The SailGP season got off to a rocky start on Saturday after the crash involving the Black Foils and French teams. It caused serious injury to Black Foils grinder Louis Sinclair. So what went so terribly wrong? To get an explanation, Mitch Redman spoke with former America's Cup sailor Freddie Carr.
Adrenaline was high for the Black Foils on Saturday, but a win in race 2 was quickly overshadowed by a freak accident in race 3, taking New Zealand and France out of action. The Black Foils were found to be at fault for the incident, but America's Cup veteran Freddie Carr says the Kiwis shouldn't feel guilty.
And it's really hard, I think, to attribute blame in situations like this, and I do think it definitely shifts into the accident side of things. And it was windy and it was blowing off the big grandstand and there were big puffs hitting. Now when that wind hits, you have to adjust a lot of things to keep these boats going as fast as possible. And trust me, these crews want to make the boats go as fast as possible at all times. They've not got a bone in their body where they'll back off to be safe. And that's what we saw with New Zealand. They were full foot to the floor. They'd had a fantastic first 2 races, looked like they were going to have a really good third race.
The Black Foils got too high above the water, losing steering in the process.
They just got a little bit high out the water that meant with a Pete at the back of the boat, he lost the rudders. They skimmed sideways like a pebble, got close to the Italians, and then when the foils re-gripped again, they span up into the wind, and we saw what happened by spinning into the wind. They were effectively an F50 roadblock for the French.
Carr says the French skipper's split-second reflexes saved lives.
From what I could see, I thought that the Kiwis kind of would have been in the French's blind spot in a funny way, and then all of a sudden the Black Foils are in front of the French side on, and Contan just did enough in the last seconds to probably only turn maybe 10 degrees away from the Kiwi boat. And in doing so, he moved his bow away from the people significantly, and it avoided a major disaster. So I take my hat off to him and how he responded. And then you've also got to take your hat off to call it the first responders, the safety crew from SailGP. I've heard a lot of stuff off the record about just how bad that incident is, and we know that Louis had a double leg break. I mean, that's horrific. And how brave he was. He's a tough rooster, Louis.
The priority is definitely with Louis. He's been through surgery now and has had a really good kind of outcome there. So they've pinned his right leg and he can wait there again now, which is great. And so I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's been involved in that process. You know, all the caregivers and staff at Auckland Hospital that helped them out along the way. It's been absolutely awesome. It means the world.
A long road to recovery for Sinclair, and the same can be said for the French strategist whose body broke the steering wheel due to the impact of the incident. And despite the nature of their injuries, it was somewhat of a lucky escape for both sailors.